So I actually joined in 1980, January the 5th, and I was 23 years old. I just thought, I needed a challenge in my life. And so I thought, well, I'll see if I can join the military. I needed some kind of structure. I realized that I definitely needed structure in my life. And I figured, well, the military, would give me that. And so that's what actually prompted me. And when I first joined, I said, well, I'll do it for 5 years. And then the goal was that it would perhaps give me some purpose in life and a better choice of career. It had its challenges. It took me 10 years to reach the rank of Master Corporal, and it took me another 10 years to reach the rank of Sergeant. And honestly, I felt that right from the get-go that my whole, being suspected homosexual, I believe that affected my whole career. I felt that, yes, I guess I would think to myself that it had a lot to do with being a woman as well. I felt like that I had to work 5 times harder than my male counterparts, I think, to be recognized and promoted as such. Well, it didn't take long at all, because I joined in 1980, January, and in June I received my first posting, which kept me in CFB Borden. And within the next year, I had already seen other women, other lesbians. I didn't know too many gay men, but I knew lots of lesbians that were already being followed, either arrested for something that was even non-related to their sexual orientation, but just like people were being court-martialed. That happened like within the first year, because in 1982 is when I was investigated and interrogated. So pretty much right from the get-go. What actually happened was I had a friend who was military police, and one evening I lived on base, and one evening I was being pulled over, and it was her that was pulling me over, but it was very much like a covert type thing where, listen, you may very well be called in. And it wasn't long after that my supervisor called me in and told me that I had to report to what was CFAD, that was the ammunition depot. And then sure enough, when I arrived down in CFAD is where the SIU, I guess one of their buildings was. And so that happened in 1982. Definitely was intimidation. It was, I remember clearly, it was a man and a woman, and they would take turns. So it was kind of like good cop, bad cop. And then they would ask you, like, they'd say, oh, well, like this person that, and you would know the person, like, oh, well, this person, says that you're a lesbian. And, and of course I denied it. And then, they said, well, why would they say that if you weren't? I remember saying, well, I don't know, maybe they didn't like me. Maybe they just, I don't know why they would say that. I remember disassociating myself and thinking about downhill skiing and things that I enjoyed, or, like somewhere out in the woods, like just anything to keep my mind away from what they were asking me and what they were trying. I just thought, well, however long this is going to take, then, and I remember like, you're just sweating and you're scared. And this went on for hours. Later on, I was one of those people that would always ask for my, through the Privacy Act, access to information. I would always, get whatever information I could. So I have, like, even to this day, I have all my medical files, my purse files, and that's where I found that memorandum of suspected homosexuality that when I was posted in Ottawa, I finally got enough nerve up to go see the admin officer And I still remember, I was scared to death, but I thought it's something that I had to do. And I remember the officer when he looked through the purse file, and he just simply took it out and he crumpled it up and he threw it in the garbage. And he says, "How's that?" And I said, "That's very good, thank you." I knew it would be part of a healing process, and I mean, it's still continuing as we speak. Your sexuality is one part of you, and then there's a whole other part of you that is just, you're a proud soldier and you're willing to die for your country. And I think that's where, like sexual orientation, it doesn't matter at that point whether you're straight or gay, like you're just a proud soldier.